Social media algorithms are basically clever mathematical equations, and they decide what shows up on your feeds. They analyse what you like and what you engage with, and this is all to give you a super personalised experience. How thoughtful? No. Their endgame is to get you to stay on their platform for as long as possible and to suck your friends in too by sharing videos with them. One of the metrics that algorithms pay a lot of attention to is average view duration. An average view duration of 100% means that everyone has watched your video until the end and that you're doing a great job of keeping people engaged. The platforms love this, and they will reward you by putting your video on more people's feeds. So, in this challenge, what we're going to do is to create a very short video with text. So short that your viewers will need to rewatch it in order to actually read the text. This could essentially push your video's average view duration to way beyond 100%. Now, we don't want to cheat the algorithm. We want to beat the algorithm. And to do this, we need to make sure that our short videos are actually providing value to our viewers and in turn to our brand. We want to create something that will entertain, educate, or inspire other people. And we want to create content that our viewers will potentially share with their friends and followers. Let's take an example. This video here is 3 seconds long, but it takes 10 seconds to read. I watched it 4 times before I finished the text and digested what it was actually saying. This video has 4 main ingredients. Number 1, valuable text. The text here is inspiring. It's full of authenticity and truth, and easy for people to relate to. Number 2, steady video. The video of the sunset is lovely here. The shot is handheld, so you can see the jump cut when it restarts. And when you're filming your own videos, I think it's better to use a tripod or rest the phone on something that it doesn't move so that the viewer doesn't find the restart as jarring. Number 3, it is trending audio. When you're watching Reels and TikToks, try to go through and save sounds that you like or suit your brand. In this reel, for example, go to the bottom right and you'll see a little music icon. Click on that and it will take you to the track. Here you can see that this audio has been used 14,000 times, and you can click to use the audio right now. Or better yet, go up to the top right and you can see a bookmark icon, and that will save the audio for you so that you can use it later. And number 4, this video has an amazing call to action. In the copy of the video, the creator asks the viewers to leave a comment if they feel the same. Most people watching it do probably feel the same, so then they feel called to actually comment on the video. These 4 ingredients created a perfect algorithmic storm. The video has 3.5 million views, 140,000 likes, nearly 5,000 shares and 1,000 comments. The channel that posted it is run by 2 travel bloggers, a couple, and their link tree is full of more like in-depth travel tips as well as affiliate links, so they have seriously beaten the algorithm here. I'm very impressed and proud of them. So now I'd like you to do the same. Step 1, type out some valuable text ideas. So hopefully by now you're familiar with the video content roadmap and you've potentially gone through some of it, completed the strategy in challenge 1 and have looked through the rest. Now this is pretty self-explanatory, so I won't go into it too much, but in here this is where you write down your video ideas. So for example, I've got a video idea. I might look through these for a short text video idea, and I'll go for this one, a motivational quote about speaking to camera. So then I might do a bit of Googling and trying to find something that resonates, just a 5-minute thing, and come up with something. I know it's going to be a short text video, welcome to challenge 3, and then I can add it in here. So on, for example, September 12th, I'll put in a Dale Carnegie quote. It's going to be a short text video in blue, again, customize this to suit you. This just works for me. And then I'll put in Dale Carnegie once wrote that when we are not engaged in thinking about some definite problem, we usually spend 95% of our time thinking about ourselves. So never allow other people's fleeting opinions to stop you from showing up on camera. So what I'll do is I'll copy paste this and I'll email it to myself, and then I can grab it from my email and paste it into CapCut. Step 2 is to find or film a short clip that has some relevance to the text that you're including. So you've loads of options here. You could go to a free stock footage site like pexels.com and search for something relevant. Just make sure it's in portrait mode and that the shot doesn't move around too much. You can look through your camera roll or your photo gallery and find something that you filmed yourself in the past, like a sunset or just something beautiful that resonates with what you're saying. It doesn't have to be like directly related, but like somehow related so that it's not like the opposite of what you're saying. Or you can film something new. I love the ones where the phone is like across the room and it's pointed at the creator and they're just working away at their desk. It makes me feel like the text is what they're thinking in their head. It's like a thought bubble or something like that. And I find it really good for connecting with creators when they do that. So try to find or film something as well that leaves some space in the frame so that you can position the text. When you're filming something yourself, I'd suggest popping it on a tripod so that there's no jump cut in the video. If you want to take a look at the equipment I recommend, go to the vidacademy.com/equipment, and the tripod that I suggest is in there with a link to buy it on Amazon. But if you don't have a tripod, then just prop the phone on a table against a wall, and definitely don't let equipment get in the way of your creativity. There's always a way around equipment. And don't worry about the audio in the scene, as we'll be muting the sound in the edit. Step 3 is to bring it all together in CapCut. So open up the CapCut app on your phone and click on New Project. Select the clip you'll be using and then just go to where you want it to start. I'm going to just select it here and go down and press this little split button on the bottom left. Now select the first part of the clip and then click delete on the bottom right, and now that will snap to the start of where you wanted the clip to start. Go through till you get to about 4 seconds. You can see the seconds under the play button here. Select the clip again by just clicking on it, click split, and then click the second part of the clip here, the one that you wanted to get rid of, and press delete again. Now you've got a 4-second clip of you working away or whatever you have yourself. Now you're going to add some text by clicking the text button on the bottom bar. Just click on add text and then paste in the text that you have here. Now you'll see it goes across the screen, so what you'll need to do is go up and create breaks in it. So I'll just create a break after that and keep doing that until you get to the end. Now when you're finished, get your 2 fingers and use it to squeeze in the text so that it fits within the frame, and then push it up to somewhere where it's easier to read. Now you can click on the text, make sure that that's selected, because once it's selected, all of the options for the text show up then underneath it, and click on style. Now here you can choose your font. My font for my business is Montserrat, so I'll click on that, and then I'll go to style and I can make the text stand out a bit more. What's important is that the person is able to read the text and the text pops out. So you can try different variations and choose the one that works best for you. You can put a full colour behind it as well if you want to. And I do like these ones. I think they look nice, but I'll just go for this one for now. And sometimes what can help as well is that if you make some adjustments to the video in the background. So click on the video in the timeline, and then go to adjust, and in here you can turn the saturation down and make the video completely black and white, which makes the text pop even more. Or you can turn the brightness down so that it's not as bright, and then the text really pops as well. So, you'll have your own style to suit your brand and your own colours, so just do whatever works for you. Then when you're finished with that, click this arrow up button on the top right, and CapCut will export the video and save it to your photo gallery or wherever your videos usually save. Or you can share it directly to Instagram here on TikTok if you want to, but I usually just go back to my camera roll and make sure it's there and review it. And if I'm happy with it, then it's time for step 4, which is upload your video with a call to action. So finally, go to Reels first, probably. Click the plus button on the bottom to add a video and click on Reel. Then choose the video that you've just created. Click on next, and up here you'll see an audio icon. Click on that, and if you've saved music like I showed you earlier, this is where all of the saved music will be. I'll just choose this for now. I can choose to start it later if I want to, but for now I'll just keep this at the start. Then I'll click done. So now I've got music added. So then I will click next. Now add your caption, making sure to include a call to action as simple as comment if you agree. Click OK, then click share, and now this will go straight to your Instagram Reels. Now rinse and repeat on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, and that's it. Seems like a lot the first time, but you're now getting more familiar with algorithms, coming up with content ideas, using CapCut and cross-posting. I hope that you enjoyed this challenge, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one.